Visit a brand new luxury development in Tai Po and admire elaborate and chic interior and exterior design. Surprise your other half by creating a 3D cake. Interview the representative of an auction house to understand the basics of buying and selling coveted treasures. A high-end clubhouse, comprehensive facilities, and beautiful gardens. These are just some of the prerequisites of a luxurious residence.
From the design to the environment, it's important to bring a relaxing and cozy atmosphere to your home. That's what makes a luxury home.
The all-new low-density luxury residence Villa Lucca is located in Tai Po. With Pat Sin Leng behind it and views of Plover Cove Reservoir and Tolo Harbor in front, settle back to enjoy 360-degree panoramic views.
In order to allow the residents here to enjoy the leisurely feeling of nature, the overall housing estates is designed with low-density European-style buildings. The simplex has 3 to 4 bedrooms with an area of 1,010 to 3,760 feet, and the houses have 4 to 5 bedrooms, ranging from 3,245 to the largest 8,030 feet. Each household has a spacious living space.
Another feature of the estate is the separation of pedestrians and vehicles. The low-rises and houses are situated along the approximately 400-meter-long Villa Avenue and Lucca Avenue. This design ensures pedestrian safety and has also become a unique visual element of the estate.
Tree-shaded boulevards on both sides ensures high privacy, and it creates a unique new path for residents to have a serene jog.
As for the car park, there are lots of spaces. The ratio of parking spots to residences is over 1:1, so even if guests come to visit, you never have to worry that there are insufficient spots.
The developers surely put a lot of thought into the clubhouse facilities and amenities.
Yeah, the clubhouse is over 34,000 square feet. It's got indoor and outdoor swimming pools, a spa, a gym, children's playroom, and even private banqueting facilities, which means everything you want and need is right here.
Masterfully designed by the renowned British interior design team, David Collins Studio, the exquisite geometry, symmetry, and angles that evoke the classic British charm and the intricate blending of lush nature surrounding the complex brings a nice and consistent theme to the residence. The typical swimming pools have the indoor and outdoor pools separately, but here there seems to be a special staircase that provides a passageway.
That's very observant, Veron. The integration of indoor and outdoor is a key design element here. That spiral staircase that we just walked up connects the indoor swimming pool with the outdoor swimming pool and garden, so that as a user, you feel that the indoor and outdoor spaces are a whole. Want to throw a party for all your friends? In addition to entertaining at home, the clubhouse here has a director's club area. With pre-booking, you can enjoy an ultra-private wine tasting lounge, cigar bar, and other facilities.
On the occasion that you would like to host a cooking party or enjoy a private kitchen session, the banquet hall with the professional kitchen will definitely meet your requirements.
Now we've arrived at one of the featured units of this property development. With total privacy in mind, each simplex unit has its own private lift lobby, which means when the elevator doors open, you're right at your own front door. Oh, hello, Veronica.
This feature unit has a usable area of 2,259 square feet with 3 bedrooms and a family room. And it's managed by the prestigious design team, J. Candice Interior Architects.
The decor here is elegant and modern at the same time, and I can really get a sense of the style of designer Candice Chen.
The furniture, floor tiles, and the marbled wall are all meticulously chosen by the designer.
Walking into this dining area, the first thing that caught my eye is this natural timber dining table.
This natural timber dining table actually has a special story. The original wood is from a tree that was blown down by the typhoon Mangut. And after being polished, it's now a part of the dining room.
Wow, so much thought going into even just a dining table.
Do you notice that there's a common theme in this unit?
What's that?
Everything is relatively low, right? It's to not obscure the beautiful mountain and sea view right behind us. Another feature of this unit is that the back of house space is clearly divided. As you push open the door from the kitchen, you can enter the housekeeping area, leading directly to the public lift lobby. Such a design makes the host and guest spaces distinct and greatly enhances privacy.
Finally, we've come to the jewel of this residential estate. This unit has a total area of 3,760 square feet with 270-degree mountain and ocean views. With a split Chinese Western kitchen, you can cook whatever you want.
I think an ideal home is somewhere where I can feel the warmth of my relations and the comfort of bonds. Stepping into this longer than 16-meter balcony, wow, I can totally imagine myself having some carefree self-love time or spending some great quality time with my loved ones. This is my idea of a perfect home.
Sorry, I lost you.
Valentine's Day, birthdays, dating milestones, wedding anniversaries. The occasions for ladies to receive flowers are countless. And when it comes to receiving a beautiful bouquet, it's easy for ladies to fall into the trap of comparing, especially on social media. Like, for example, who got the biggest bouquet? Or who has the nicest floral arrangement? Gentlemen, I know you can relate to this. I feel for you. Gifting flowers to your girlfriend is a bit tricky. It has to have that special touch and like you put thought into it. If you could gift her a beautiful 3D cake that looks exactly like the type of flower she likes, that would be perfect. Hi Jimmy, your 3D cakes are super popular. I've seen them everywhere. Today I have a really special wish. I hope you can make it come true. Well, I'm pretty basic. I like flowers, especially red roses. Could you do that?
可以啊，咁我哋就用個草圖畫咗出嚟先好冇？
好啊，好啊。
主要蛋糕嘅主體咧都係個心形。我嘅作品通常都係離開咗個地下噶嘛，即係比較係立體少少嘅。係啦，咁我哋就加一條好似樹枝嘅東西。係啦。
You know what's really cool? When I said I liked red and I like roses, you were able to draft a design idea so quick. Have you ever had an experience where maybe a client came to you with a design idea and even you were like, oh, I don't think I can do that because maybe it was very complex?
黃長興啦，咁佢就有3個小朋友噶嘛，咁啊其中有2個咧就一齊搞生日會，但係個蛋糕就係想有2個唔同嘅主題嘅，咁啊其實佢又有個要求就可唔可以咧一邊係一個主題，將個蛋糕反轉咗之後咧就係另一個主題，咁呢個係比較真係難諗嘅嗰陣。
Oh, so you have come across that situation where a client came to you with a complex idea. In this case, it was a parent who had 2 kids celebrating their birthdays, but they wanted 2 completely different ideas. And instead of you putting them together like these 2 concepts, you decided to make a 2-sided cake. So that's pretty cool. So the draft is actually really pretty already. Is that there's going to be a stand and the heart is actually going to be floating in midair, but it's going to be secured by a little branch here, which all goes well with the flower kind of nature, kind of that whole theme, because like, you know, there's going to be flowers on the heart itself and at the very top, which is going to add a little bit of romance there. It looks so beautiful already. So I guess the next step is to frost the cake. Can you show me how to do that properly?
首先將個朱古力醬啦搽上去，一啲缺陷嗰啲位置啦，或者見到蛋糕嘅位置咧，將佢修補翻。哦，好，你試下。
啊，好。
可以嘗試下向上。
向上？點解要向上嘅？
因為向上咧，我哋隻眼咧會望到嗰個 curve 咧，比較會平衡啲。如果你喺度向下嘅話咧，你就睇唔到個心究竟完唔完整。
There'll be more dimension if there's upward strokes, right? And I find that when I'm trying to like cover a hole, I end up making another hole.
攞多少少嗰個係啦，朱古力個醬。
哦。
係啦。
I guess I just have to pick up more cream so that it can be more even. Oh. Just eat it. Sorry. Jimmy, I'm having too much fun right now. I mean, just playing with this. But I'm guessing this is the next step, right? Are we going to make the flowers with this?
唔係砌花花，我哋將個翻糖咧貼上去個蛋糕上邊。
哦 ，OK。
咁跟住咧，我哋就用呢支棍啦。係啦，我哋用成個人嘅力去將佢推平佢，就唔好淨係用對手，因為如果你淨係用對手咧，有機會扭傷嘅手腕。哦。咁樣推完一邊啦，然之後咧，我哋就一樣。將佢推大佢。總之我哋就要將個 size 咧係大過呢個心。係啦，跟住我哋就將佢擺埋一齊。So this
step is where we're trying to roll out a really big even piece so we can spread it over the heart. I thought we were making the flowers, but this is also equally fun. And it's important to get an even thickness all around, right? Because if it's like thin and thick in certain places, it will not stay on the heart very well. And then I remember I have to be very gentle. But so far, mine isn't very properly round so far. Okay, Jimmy, so now it's time to adorn the cake, and I see these beautiful flowers here. Are they fresh flowers or dry flowers, or?
呢個係保鮮花，
Oh, so they're fresh flowers. So how do we attach them to the cake itself?
咁我哋就攞啲錫紙膠紙，係啦，你對翻個位置咧，綁咗佢。
Okay 啊。
OK 啊，
啊，
完美。
哦，哇。You know, Jimmy, I noticed that while we were making the cake, you pay a lot of attention to really small details. Is that something that you focus on the most?
其實每一個蛋糕，我都會將一啲圖片啦，甚至乎係嗰一樣物件咧放大去研究一下嘅。係啦，咁近期我就整過一個富士山嘅蛋糕啦。
哇！
富士山嘅高度啦，或者係成個蛋糕個闊度咧，我都真係有少少研究。有啲雪地啊，嗰啲裂痕啊，甚至乎個富士山其實係有兩個山峰噶嘛。另外一個細嘅山峰我都有做到出嚟嘅。
Oh, okay. So you really pay a lot of attention to when you're making cakes. You actually made Mount Fuji before, which is like that mountain from Japan. And when you approach a design, you always do a lot of research. You said you like to zoom in on the picture to see all the little details, and you also try to make it to scale. So not only did you notice there was 2 peaks, but you also were able to add some snow around the top so it would have that kind of cold feeling. And you also included smoke into it. That's so cool.
Thank you.
While I was shadowing Jimmy, I came to the realization that he isn't just making cakes, he's making masterpieces. Each cake is unique, one of a kind, and made with so much passion. Well, I also want to know, when you're finished making a cake and it's delivered, what kind of reaction do you hope to get, and what makes you happy seeing those reactions?
最主要都係想睇到個收到個蛋糕嘅朋友啦，嗰個狀態、即場嘅反應，咁啊可能佢哋會好開心、大喊亦都會，或者大叫啊呢啲，即係唔係平時你見到嘅反應咯。
Okay, so basically one of your favorite reactions when someone sees your cake is, happiness, but also you like it when they cry, when they scream, when they're just like ecstatic, because basically you brought one of their beloved characters to life in the form of a cake, which makes them really happy, and then you're happy too. Even though I didn't participate that much in making the cake today, what I really did admire was how Jimmy is so passionate about and is so detail-oriented with his work, which makes me appreciate his masterpieces that much more. He really does bring art to life.
Shopping is a woman's favorite pastime, and there are so many ways that we do it. We could go to brick and mortar shops, to e-shops and e-commerce platforms, but there is one avenue of purchase you might have heard of, but you might not have tried. And those who have tried, you never look back, because the process itself is such an experience. That's right, I'm talking about auctions. Mr. Zhao, when we're watching movies or dramas, auctions are often super intense. Why is it so competitive?
拍賣會一定係聚集到好多嗰啲比較市面上比較珍貴、少有嗰啲產品。咁啊，大家為咗買咗心頭好呢，就一定係好用力去競爭嘅。
As Mr. Zhao said, the competitive atmosphere is not created by the auction houses. Instead, it's created by the participants themselves. Because you see, auctions often gather the most invaluable and expensive items in the world. So then our participants are invited to go online to find out more information about the items, or to attend an exhibition 3 or 5 days ahead of the auction, or to invite an expert to take a look at the items themselves, so that when they do attend the auction, they would be better prepared to place the right value on the items. The general consensus is that only the most invaluable items get to be auctioned. Is that truly the case?
一個拍賣會嘅組成呢，我覺得呢就係好似金字塔式嘅結構嘅。咁有最頂尖嘅，即係非常之罕有、非常珍貴嘅，亦都有中間啲，亦都有即係個基礎。
So to summarize, it would appear that items are not often the most invaluable or completely unapproachable, you see, because it's really like a pyramid. There are items that are particularly expensive, yes, but there are also affordable items as well. We're not talking about $100,000 or something, but there is obviously a minimum value to the items, but it's actually quite approachable. And in fact, anyone can join them.
咁如果你屋企咧，你有好多茶或者係有啲茶咧，你唔係太識嘅話，你可以攞嚟拍賣行，俾人哋專家同你鑑定。因為拍賣行每一年咧都有幾次嘅徵集活動嘅，咁呢個徵集活動帶埋你個屋企嗰啲茶，咁有時咧可能係寶都未定。
So there are various ways that you could get your items valued these days. You could take a photo of the items and send it to an expert to get evaluated, or you could attend one of the few consignment periods that the auction houses often have and take your items over and you could get evaluated at any time. But ultimately, the value of your items is determined by the market. As somebody who's been in the industry for so long, where do you see the auction industry going? Are there any auctionable items that may be priced in the future?
中國嘅歷史文化就源遠流長嘅，咁係幾千年嚟留住咗好多嗰啲寶貝，所以我覺得咧呢個係一路可以持續嘅生意嚟嘅。咁至於話，啲拍賣行咧，可能要加入嗰啲新嗰啲元素啦，就要加入線上嘅拍賣啦，同埋嗰啲網絡嗰啲二轉啦，甚至可能會考慮將嗰啲產品變成 NFT， 今日 NFT 去拍賣咯咁樣。
Because China possesses such a vast and long history, it has produced quite a few valuable cultural items, and we will be able to see some of these items up for auctions in the future. But most importantly, you will see digitalization of auction items in the future. So perhaps the incorporation of NFTs or online auctions being the case, that will become more and more popular as we go.